What's up guys, this is Retro Productions here, and today we're going to do a video of Winlator running on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. Now guys, I've installed Winlator a while back, and this is the 8.0 version, not the revision after that, so let's give it a try. So yeah guys, in this version they've added a new list view of the games you can play. This is the default view, so they added this view, which is, I think, works better for this device. So I've got a couple of games on this, Stealth Hunter 2, Papa Louie 3, When Sundays Attack, Papa Louie 2, When Burgers Attack, Cactus McCoy 2, Cactus McCoy 1, A Small Car 2, and A Small Car 1. So yeah guys, we're just going to test how it runs. We'll start off with some Papa Louie 3, When Sundays Attack. So yeah guys, the touchscreen on this device is a bit busted, so I'm using the mouse mode. So just bear with me a minute. Because the thing with Winlator is it doesn't support at the current moment like touchscreen input, so you have to use the mouse. And it's fine honestly, but on this device it isn't fine because the touchscreen on this specifically isn't working very well, so it's causing a lot of problems. But luckily this is a decent solution at the moment. And plus guys, this game doesn't really use the mouse once you get into it. So let me just... So yeah guys, and I also mapped the LNR to the mouse, so that activates the mouse after it's pressed for a couple of seconds. By default I think it was one of these buttons here. So yeah guys, also with the Winlator you have to map your own controls, so I've set it all up for a lot of games here, as you can see, with analog and D-pad, which unfortunately can't combine them, so you have to do it separately. But yeah. So yeah guys, here is Papa Louie 3, When Sundays Attack, running on the RP2 Plus. Now I'm going to be honest guys, let me just take that mouse thing off down. Sorry guys for this. Okay, there we go guys. I'm going to be honest guys, it's not a full speed performance, it does not run full speed, but it's a way big improvement compared to what was possible on Flash Little guys. I'll do a comparison video in a while, but guys, it's really amazing having this game running at this performance on this device. Honestly guys, it amazes me what this device can do, honestly. So yeah guys, it's not running at full performance, but it's very playable guys. You can complete the whole game, hopefully. I haven't tested all the levels, but I've tested 2 and they run. It's definitely playable guys. So as you can see, the D-pad, left, right, jump, duck, B, jump. A, also I've mapped it to the jump button, and Y is attack. And that's about it guys. Obviously the analog's not going to work because that's on another controller profile that I've set up. And some may say that this is a very small screen to play this on, and it is cropped at the top and bottom because it is a 16:9 aspect ratio game. It was designed for those kind of screens, but it's not a big deal honestly guys. If your device is smaller than 3.5 inches, then you're definitely in for some pain, but yeah, it's definitely playable guys. As you can see, it isn't full speed, but I also got this game on the Steam Deck as well guys, so you know, it's good to have a companion device along with it as well guys. Now the guys, if you want to know the settings for this device, for this game, let me know. But it's not really, I didn't change much on Winlator. I just you know, as you can see, there's that small glitch here, as you can see guys, it's all grey. That's the only glitch that comes with setting this to performance mode, Winlator, because if you leave this on the default mode on Winlator guys, it's definitely going to be more slower. So if you put this on performance, you're gonna get that glitch, but I don't think there's any other glitch, honestly guys. That's the only one I've experienced. But yeah guys, Papalui 2, the one before this game, that runs actually even better, because this game they've added more graphics and more effects to it, so it does hit the performance, but it's not a big deal guys. Sorry guys for keep moving the camera, it's just I'm trying to get the best shots. As you can see, there's small hitches here and there, but guys, it's not a big deal. 100% playable. And I've also tested this on the 2S, which definitely has a stronger chipset, and it does run better on there. But to be honest guys, I prefer playing on here. I think it's the D-pad, honestly guys. I don't know, but you know, it's a really good game for starters, and then playing it portably, it's fabulous. It really is. I guess the game isn't even that big, honestly guys. Maybe it's just around 12-13 megabytes. It's not big at all. It's amazing what they were able to accomplish with Flash, honestly guys. RIP Flash. So yeah guys, you can play this game. Obviously you can map your own controls and put it to analog mode, but I do prefer playing it with D-pad. Sound guys is fantastic. Let me just blast this up. Okay guys, there are some small little hiccups here and there, my bad, but it's definitely mostly there. So yeah guys, it's definitely 100% playable. Again, I haven't tested the later levels, so I can't vouch for those, but I don't think they should be that much different. So yeah guys, it's just the only thing I changed with Winlator, again, was just the performance, put it to performance mode. And that's about it really guys, and set up the controller configs. So yeah guys, that's I'll show you guys how it works with analog. Actually, I'll go to Papalui 2 first. So that's Papalui 3 guys, when Sunday's attack. Let's try out Papalui 2. Again, I have to do the same method. And I have to admit guys that this is running Android 11. I don't know how this will run when later on Android 9 that ships with the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus originally. So I don't know how it runs. Did I pick the right game? Hopefully I did. I don't know how it runs on on Android 9. If anyone has Android 9 on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus, let me know how it runs on Winlator. Yeah, while that's loading guys, let me just put Papalui 2, the controller config with analog. It only takes a couple of seconds guys to really configure those. Can be a bit laborious and a bit frustrating with some more games that use a lot of controls with the keyboard. And games with mouse guys, sorry you're out of luck there, honestly. This is going to be a big headache to run those games. But again, I don't want to run every single game on this device, every Flash game. That's not the point. Like I'll show you later, some 3D games actually run decently. But I just view this as a bonus. The Retroid Pocket 2 already can do a lot. So, this is just a bonus. Winlator. Okay, let's see how Papalui 2 when Burger's attack runs on the 2 Plus. Sorry guys for the focusing. Automatically guys, you can tell that it's actually running even smoother than the third one. And I can vouch and say that this is nearly full speed. Because this did come out earlier than the Papalui 3, of course. So it is going to run, it probably has less visual flair going on, but it definitely runs smoother. I'd say both of them are playable, guys. Both Papa Louie games. Again, the mapping is exactly the same, just this time I'm using the analog. Again, the same visual glitches are there, which is not a big deal because it's not actually within the actual game, it's just on the, you know, transactions of the scenes. But yeah, guys, this game is also really fun. It's basically kind of the same thing. I just view the third one as a level pack, honestly, because they both have the same engine and same graphics. Now the first Papa Louie one, that can be run in Flash Little perfectly fine because it's, you know, it's running a different engine, it's less demanding. Yeah. So guys, I wouldn't say Flash Little is useless now because of Winlator. It's not. It still has its benefits. It's more easier to get into the application, get out. It's more usable. The usability is easier to use basically, and there's a lot of good quality QoL features right there as well. But yeah, guys, this game runs really well, even better than Papa Louie 3, and it's a fun game. I've played a couple of levels here and there as well. Now I'm just going to be quiet for a second and let the game show for itself. So yeah, guys, that's Papa Louie 2 when Burgers Attack running on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. Fabulous game, and it runs pretty good on this device along with its sequel. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try a couple more games. So yeah, guys, the thing with Winlator, I've had one time was a freeze. Other than that, I haven't had any actual problems with crashing or anything. Just one time the game froze, and I think that could have been something. Excuse me, guys. I think it was something to do. I don't know. Me changing the controls, the control before, you know, while the game was loading. I guess something happened in that. But yeah, guys. Again, Cactus McCoy. Let's try out Cactus McCoy. Now this game, it was in between Papa Louie 1 and Papa Louie 2, I believe. Now, the gist of it, guys, is this game runs really good, and the sequel, it's kind of the same story, I think, with Papa Louie 3. I have to check again. Again, I have to use this mouse, guys, sorry, you know, it's just the way it is with this device. Unfortunately, these devices are cheaply made on a budget, and there's a lot of QA issues that creep in. But at least there's this solution. Before this, guys, oh, you wouldn't believe it. I had to tap the screen 100 times just to get this. Oh, that was the worst part of this application, honestly. Without that problem, it's definitely a much more pleasant experience. But yeah, guys, this game again is a fantastic game. Flipline were on a roll at this time, to be honest. They made really good bangers. And unfortunately now they're just making, you know, mobile games here and there. And I understand where they're coming from because Flash is no longer around, but nah, it sucks, it really does. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I've played quite a bit on this, not on this device, but on my Black RP2 Plus. This game is really fun, especially getting these challenges. That's the meat of the game, honestly. I wouldn't just play this to complete the levels. So yeah, guys. Now the thing with, guys, is there's these white bars that come in this game. It only happens in this game, not the sequel. Now the thing is, I think I found a solution to put it to black. I'm gonna see if it actually works. I've tried this once before because I found this very distracting. And these white bars don't appear in Flashlight, so yeah, that was very annoying. So I'm gonna see if I can fix this problem, guys. I think that's done it, guys. Let me just see. Don't want to get my hopes up too quickly. Oh crap. Oh no, maybe that didn't solve it. Nope, it didn't, guys. I don't know how I done it last time, but there's something I did that got rid of it basically turned the white bars into black. I can't remember, guys. Sorry, I can't remember what did it, what really pushed it off. I don't remember. I really don't. Sorry, guys, for stalling the video a bit here, but I'm trying to figure out what I did. Oh well, let's just play the game, guys. There was something I did that actually got rid of these white bars. I can't seem to solve it now. Let's just play the game. So yeah, guys, again I've made a profile with the analog and the D-pad. So here's the performance, guys, of Cactus McCoy. Let it speak for itself. Honestly, guys, once I saw this actual performance, I was blown away. Because on Flashlight, the performance is way slower. Here it's basically, I'll say it's 99% full speed. I want to say it's 100%, but it's even better than Papaluri, 100%. Because there are hiccups and stuff like that happens with the sound and the visuals. Again, those glitches, but it's not a big deal. Again, I set drop the weapon to the X button. So I just press the X and it drops the weapon. Y is attack, and then the B and A are both jump keys. And again, the D-pad, duck, that's that. Basically to aim, and that's really it. I love the visuals of this game. The soundtrack is, is superb. The achievements are reasonable but challenging. This game does run better than the sequel, of course. That's just a pattern here, as you can notice. Because the thing with Winlator is it's not using Ruffle as its flash base. So, because obviously Ruffle was basically emulating, basically it was, I don't know, it's trying to create the flash, basically how flash games work from scratch, I believe, doing its own thing. So this is not using flash, not using Ruffle. It's basically using the Adobe Flash player. So any glitches or features that Ruffle hasn't implemented yet, this one is basically using the stock flash. So I guess that makes it run better. But yeah, guys, this is just beautiful, honestly, guys. Because this game was built for 4x3, so you're getting a nearly full screen, guys. Sorry about those white bars, honestly. I don't know. I did one thing and then it fixed it before, but now I can't seem to get it working again. So yeah, guys, that's sorry about this little mouse. That was with the D-pad. Again, you can use analog. So now analog. Everything else is the same. I just mapped the analog. D-pad's obviously not going to work now. You can get combos, but the guy doesn't fly like the second game. Imagine, guys, if this game had a one-hit kill or 3 hits. I had a health bar not health bar, like 3 hearts, and if you got hit 3 times, the level will be over. Because right now the game has a full health bar. That's the thing, there's no difficulty options, it's just the way it is. But I know the difficulty will probably ramp up as the levels go on. I do have to say though that I like the level screen selection in this one more than the second one. it just works better. The second one, you tap in, you go straight into the level, which is a bit annoying. But yeah guys, I'll try to play a bit more of this and then move on to Cactus McCoy 2. Oh my gosh. Cause I'm a big fan of the Western kind of motif, you know, I like how it is, the Western kind of films. So this game really is something that I can dig into. I will guys make a video on how this runs versus Flash Little, but I won't put it in this video because it'd be too long then. But let's just say, let me just tell you the gist of it. Flash Little, these games run much more poorly. And that's understandable, but yeah. So that's this. This is Cactus McCoy. This is normally how guys you'd move around with the mouse. You'd use the touchscreen. Just have to wait for this to. Wish you could skip this, but you can't. I think the, let me just see. See guys, you see this how annoying it is. This is all got to do with the touchscreen. Look at this guys, look at this. I swear this device drives me insane. As you can see guys there, the white bars have gone. So I don't know, maybe you have to complete a level, then it goes away. It's still there but it's gone to black now, so it looks much nicer guys. So this is the second level, it seems to run pretty decent as well. So yeah guys, as you can see, this is much more, I like this better rather than having those white bars. This is really nice. Hopefully there's another solution to get it instead of completing a level, because that would be bloody exhausting. So yeah guys, that's this Cactus McCoy. I'm going to quickly jump into the second one. Don't want to waste your guys' time too much. I just only have a couple of Flash games guys, it's not like that much anyway, so yeah. Recently I put my the SD card from the 2S into the 2 Plus, the black one. It was in it before, but I just, you know, I was thinking maybe it'll be useful in the 2S, but honestly it hasn't, because the 2S, the one I got was 128 gigabytes of storage, so I just removed the SD card and just put it in the 2 Plus. Because the 2S I just use it for PS2, GameCube, and that's really it, to be honest. So yeah guys, this game doesn't have the white bars problem on the sides, so don't worry about it on this one. It definitely can be a bit slow on the intro, but the game is not so bad. So yeah guys, as I said before, this level select screen is I didn't know that guys, that if you hover over it that comes up. Okay. Knowing that kind of makes it a bit better, but I still prefer the visual design of the original. So yeah guys, straight away let's see how it runs. Again, it's the same control scheme. Okay, let's see how it runs guys. Let me put this mouse down. Okay. As you can see, it's definitely very smooth. I want to say it's as smooth as the first one, but it's, I don't know. It feels smooth, and it is very good. But, It's good at least we got a sequel to this game, because I don't believe we're gonna get a third one, unfortunately, guys. I really don't. I like this feature of this one. Let's see. He just goes flying with the sound. It's really nice. So yeah guys, this game is perfectly playable on this device as well. When I saw this performance on this device, I was very pleasantly surprised that the 2 players can handle it. This device just keeps on giving, honestly guys. I don't know why people have abandoned their 2 pluses. There's still a lot of use in it, honestly guys. Still a lot of use. So yeah guys, it runs really well. I do think the environments are a bit more open. But yeah guys, there's no problems with this game. I'm not going to complete the level. I'm going to jump to the next game. So we tested all those games. I'm not going to try Stealth Hunter 2 because I haven't set up the controls for this game. But it does run good guys. Just take my word for it. Once I set up that control, maybe I'll make a video on that. But so that's basically, it's just these last 2 games guys. It's a small car. This is a 3D game now. And I have to say the performance of course is not going to be excellent. And it does run really well on the 2S. But the 2 Plus, I'll just show you how it runs. Here's a 3D game. This game is completely gobbled all up on the ruffle, basically flash little. It doesn't run well, it doesn't look well because the graphics are wrong. And I have several control schemes for this one. So I don't know which one. I'll just try this one for now. Look, I'm gonna use the touch screen. Okay. Trying to get rid of that mouse, guys. Okay, here it is, guys. I'll definitely say guys, this is playable, but you have to have some patience, to be honest, because this game already is going to drive you insane. So yeah, it's not full speed, I'm going to tell you that, it's not full speed, and as you see, it speaks for itself. It's not full speed, but it's definitely not bad, you know, it's not bad at all. And this is a 3D game, remember guys. Yes, not much is happening in terms of assets, but there's a lot going on here still, in terms of it being a 3D game. So map enter to this one, and again I have a lot of control schemes for this, but for this one, this is accelerate, that's reverse, and I don't know, I can't remember what the other ones do. Oh yeah, guys, I think this one, yeah, this one changes the view to a first person view, and I think this one restarts it. Yeah, you have to be careful guys with mapping it with this game, because if you map it in a weird way, you'll get weird, the game. It'll just randomly restart and it'll just act weird, so be careful. So yeah guys, I think Winlator has an option to show the frame rate, but I'm not gonna do that now. But yeah guys, just take my word, this game runs pretty decent. I won't say good, but it's definitely playable. 2S, you're gonna have no problem with this game. The 2S just gives you that extra boost. So I wouldn't recommend getting all the challenges if you're playing it on this device. You could, if you wanna, you know, get very frustrated, but just to complete the level, I think it's playable. So yeah guys, this game's called A Small Car. It's a good game, it's a classic. I used to play back in the day. It does hold up. Okay, let's try the second one. Oops. What on earth? I think I pressed the wrong button. Okay guys. Oh my gosh. Be prepared for some glitches here and there guys, but here's it running. Again, it's running pretty okay. I'd say it's definitely playable. Just don't expect it to be, you know, perfect or anything like that. At the end of the day, you are playing a game like this on a device like this. Oh my gosh. So again guys, I think Winlator, it works better with 2D games. You're gonna have a better time with that. These are just extra, you know, things to have a bit of play around. At the end of the day, I'm a guy that just can play a game, you know, casually and not get too caught up in, oh, is it running like this? You know, if it's running decently, then I can have a decent time with it, to be honest. Yes, I could play this on a number of other devices, but I don't mind playing it on this, honestly, guys. I did have this game on the Steam Deck as well. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to get Flash games on the Steam Deck, then that was a big headache for me, honestly, guys. But I did manage to get it sorted with their own box art and, you know, images and cover art and everything. It was definitely an experience getting that all sorted. But yeah guys, this is A Small Car 2. Again, it's more of a novelty, but it does run decently. That's really it. So I don't think I'll have any other games to test. Do like the soundtrack on that game though. So yeah guys, that's basically how it is with Winlator, honestly guys. It's a good app. This is the 8.0 version, as I mentioned before. It's a good app guys. It's definitely made this device even better than it was before. It's really good guys. Also have this SM64EX co-op, which you can play with different devices. Any Android device you can play multiplayer. They have their own screen, you have your own screen. Also have Touch HALE. And this one, EKA2L1. Happy Wheels. I don't think Happy Wheels is on the Google Play anymore. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think it is. I don't even touch Red Dream, honestly guys, I really don't. And there was recently an update with the MMJR2, so I just added that. Main for Droid, of course, there is a newer build. Not necessarily a newer build, but a completely different one based on the latest RAM set. That's not gonna, I don't think that will work very well on this device. Melodious, they recently produced a new update, 1.0, but that hasn't come to Android yet. The developer is still working on that, so fingers crossed for that one to come to Android hopefully soon. Drastic, again, I don't know if I mentioned this guys. I'm not running the latest drastic because there were some bugs that the developer introduced. So this is an earlier build. I can't remember exactly which one, but it's an earlier version, and it's pretty good. I have the screen filter because this device doesn't go too low. It doesn't go low enough. Again with DuckStation, I was hoping for a new update by the developer Stenzak. He did make a small update saying he was gonna produce new updates for Android. Doesn't look like it at the moment. I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. Between Flash Little and Winlator for playing your Flash games. Now, keep in mind that both these apps are excellent devices and they don't replace one another really. They both have their ups and downs, and to be honest, it's good to have both of them on your system, because some obviously games are going to run better on one than on the other and vice versa. So I would recommend to have both. Now Flash Little has been updated in a while. The developer is fantastic. He will respond to you. He has a Discord. Just go on Flash Little Discord and he'll basically answer your questions if you have any issues with the device. He's very active on the Discord, and it's been a big help, honestly guys. At the beginning of this app it was very poor, but it was amazing that he actually made this app for Android, and I thank him for it, honestly guys. Basically for this device Retroid, the screen was shrunk when you're playing your Flash games, so he managed to fix that and the games were all using the full aspect ratio. So basically this is running on Ruffle, the June the 4th build, and it's 1.6.5, hasn't been updated in a while. But it runs really good guys. So basically here's some gameplay of a game that I could easily have fun with this app rather than playing on Winlator and going through the headache of mapping everything. So for example, this game, it's really fun. So whenever I'm just have a couple of minutes to spare, I can just load up Flash Little and just pop this game on and have a good time. So for these kind of games basically guys, you don't need Winlator to run them because they run perfectly fine on here. And I've mapped it all to every button so you can use anyone. So yeah guys, and the thing is it has a full controller interface, so you can move around with the controller. You can hide the touch controls, you can change the quality, you can share a screenshot, it's very good. This game's really fun as well guys. And it also has touchscreen support, which Winlator doesn't have, so that's another pro for this app. Winlator doesn't support touchscreen. You have to use a cursor. So yeah guys, this game is very rage inducing, but yeah. And there's a lot of good games that will actually run pretty good on here. Hobo is a fantastic game that runs well. Papa Louie, the first one, also runs really well on this device. Unfortunately the game doesn't run in full screen. That's not due to the app, that's just due to the way the game was designed. As you can see, full touchscreen support. Wish Winlator can support touchscreens properly. But yeah guys, Papa Louie 1 is a fun game. And this game used to be even more tiny before the developer fixed those issues. As you can see, everything is mapped correctly. Let me just show you guys with the... I like how, you can see actually what button it is mapped to. That's a really nice design and usability. So yeah, everything is mapped correctly. There's no mixed mapping or wrong mapping. And as you can see, both, it's mapped to both, which I think is pretty cool. This game is fully playable guys. You can have a fun time playing this. There's no lag, nothing. It runs really well. This is running on Flash Little. This guy's just gonna keep me stuck forever. So yeah guys, in this game basically you just have to collect a lot of pizzas and make your way to the end of the level without dying. Pretty simple, but very addictive and very fun game. So that's Papalui, when pizzas attack. Parking Fury is another cool game that runs really well. As you can see, this is full speed, guys, and this whole screen is being used, which is fantastic. Honestly, this feels like a full premium experience. If I can park properly, oh my gosh. Sorry guys for the awful parking. There we go. So yeah guys, I just mapped this to accelerate, that's to reverse, that's also to reverse, and that's to accelerate. So I've kind of mapped it like that. Again, full D-pad, full controller support. If you put the D-pad on the setting, it'll also map the analog. It's your choice which one you want to use. So yeah guys, that's Parking Fury. Rotate and Roll, another fun game from one of my childhood days. This one's pretty good as well. Just have to get the ball in the hole, the circle. Some levels you have to try to get the coin first. Yeah guys. Before this app didn't have controller support, you had to map the controls, basically these buttons you put, because Retroid has their own built-in mapping software, so I had to use that and put the buttons on these. So it's a bit of a cumbersome experience, but now it's much more playable. Now this game guys is very violent, so I don't know if I should show it to you. I will show it to you guys. This game runs pretty decent as well. It's just A and S really, the controls. So yeah guys, this game runs pretty good as well. There's other games I have. Gold Miner is a classic and it runs beautifully on this device. I just mapped it down on the D-pad to collect the gold. Again, with the analog is the same thing. And the thing with the Flash Little is it has the whole Flashpoint archive database that you can access, which is fantastic, which Winlator does not have. Now there is also another app called Flash Arc, and that's on a later Ruffle version, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to run well on these Retroid devices. If you have another Android device, I would recommend that one. Because in the control, you can change the controls while in the game itself. You can't do that with Flash Little, unfortunately. And it's running on a later Ruffle build. So yeah guys, that's Gold Miner. Fun game. There's a couple more games. I'm not gonna play them. I'll just show you. There's Frizzle Fraz 4, VV Demo, Shift 3, Parking Mania, Goalkeeper, Transylvania, Cat gets 100 stars, but Parking Fury 2. Yeah guys, and the Retroid and Roll player pack. So guys, the main thing I wanted to show you in this video was basically Winlator versus this app. Now obviously I have a couple of games to compare. So let's go with Cactus McCoy, the original. Controls are all mapped, as you can see guys. I'm going to show you the performance. I am gonna try to install the games that I showed you guys here on Winlator. I will try that eventually, because I want to test out some games like Gravity Guy. That doesn't run very well on this app, but I'm curious to see how it runs on Winlator. So yeah guys, already you can notice a difference. It's a very long loading compared to Winlator, but at least it does have touchscreen support. And you do have these two icons here. It's not a big deal, but as you can see, these menus run beautifully. Okay, here we go. There you can see guys the performance. Now it's not bad at all. This is definitely, I would say, playable. It's not horrible, but it is like slow motion. Now this is what I had to live with for a while before Winlator came along to try that Winlator. And there's no glitches in this version, to be honest. So it has that over Winlator. You can use the touchscreen without using, you know, mouse or anything. Don't know why it's not working. I think it's because of the touchscreen itself. As you can see guys. So yeah guys, this game is playable, but it's definitely you know, you're gonna have to be a bit more patient with this one. The sound is fully there, there's no weird glitches. See, as you can see, everything is perfectly fine in terms of visuals. And as you can see, the sides are black rather than white. Also, I think I forgot to mention about Winlator is there's you can add some CRT filters to it, which makes it look like it's on an old TV. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah guys, I hope this was decent enough of a demonstration on this game. So it's definitely playable. There you go guys. And here you can see the visual glitches. I mean, the character is not even there properly. It's all wrong, as you can see. The model is barely there. It's just weird glitchy mess. Everything else is actually not glitchy, it's just the main character. Yeah, I think this is actually probably a driver bug with the GPU as well. Maybe it's not down to the actual app itself. So, yeah. I don't know. That's what amazes me, that this runs really well on Winlator. Yeah guys, as you can see, don't play this game on Flash Little. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just completely broken. See, if actually the character was all modeled correctly, I wouldn't say this is that bad. I'll say it's comparable to Cactus McCoy. I would say it's actually playable. Not necessarily a good experience, but playable. But with this glitch, yeah, I cannot say that. I will test this out on the 2S soon, see how it runs, but... And it just crashed guys, so there you go. I don't like games that do that, but... Yeah. I don't like it when they need the internet. It's pathetic, to be honest, because what if you're outside and you don't have internet, then what are you gonna do? It's really bad. Yeah, this game runs decent guys. Okay, that's it guys for this video really. My overall opinion is, which I've probably said 100 times, is you have to use both Winlator and Flash Little to get the best possible Flash experience on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. I may make a video in the future on the 2S and how that feels, but for now I'd say stick with Flash Little, stick with Winlator. Make sure obviously Winlator's on the performance toggle, and just have fun, guys. You know, this device, it has a lot of good aspects to it. I know a lot of people have moved on from it, and it's not, no one uses it anymore. And I understand that, you know, when there's devices that can do better things, you know, that look the similar but have better performance, like the new ones, like the Retro Pocket Mini. I hear it's comparable to Snapdragon 865, and that just blows my mind. But, you know, I'm not going to keep buying these devices, to be honest, you know. At the end of the day, you have to make the most out of these devices, and there's a lot of good benefit to this device itself. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I appreciate it, appreciate all the comments and likes. Thank you. Bye bye.